What a result that is for Manchester City. Arsenal 2, Liverpool 2. Both teams failed to take the 3 points, which leaves only one winner, Manchester City, who are now top of the table. My team that has not even played well this season, that has got defensive issues, that isn't creating chances, is top of the table and is still unbeaten. Arsenal are now 5 points behind Manchester City, and they have to now go to Newcastle United and Chelsea away in their next 2 games. And for me, if they don't win both of those games, I think they're dusted. I think they have to win both of those games. The pressure that is on Arsenal, the pressure that is on Arteta now is absolutely huge. They've already drawn 3 games this season in the Premier League. They only drew 5 in the whole of last season. So they can only draw 2 more games now for the rest of the year. They've got 29 more matches to play. Yeah, they lost 1 game this season. They lost 5 last year. If they want to get to the same amount of points as last season, they're going to have to now go on an insane sort of winning run. And these next 2 games against Newcastle and Chelsea have to be wins. They have to be. I do not think that Arsenal can afford to drop any more points in the next 2 football matches. They are must win. As for Liverpool, today I wanted Liverpool to win the game, because I think Arsenal are more likely to win the league than Liverpool. I think Arsenal are more our title rivals. I think today showed that the lack of transfer activity in the midfield for Liverpool in the summer, it came home to roost today. Their midfield was absolutely diabolical. They could not compete with Declan Rice. They could not compete with him. He dominated that midfield. And Gravenberch, who basically ghosted most of the game. Curtis Jones didn't really get involved in there either. They had no response. Yeah, the lack of transfer activity in the summer in that midfield area for me, that today was the perfect example of why they needed a new player, why they needed a dominating figure in that midfield. Yeah, in the end, it was a great point for Liverpool, because Liverpool was pretty poor, if we're being honest with you. They started off the game first 10, 15 minutes actually quite well. I thought they were a little bit unlucky to concede the goal to Saka. I thought they were playing well up until that point. They then equalised, and then they were atrocious. They got absolutely battered off Arsenal. And to be honest with you, I said this at half-time on the watch-along. I said, listen, Arsenal have cooked Liverpool here, but the fact they're only 2-1 up when they battered them is a bit of a worrying sign. And to be fair, Arsenal fans in my watch-along completely agreed with me. Said, LB, you're right. We've played well, but the fact we're only winning by a goal here is a bit concerning. And listen, my team City have played Liverpool plenty of times over the years. I know if you're only a goal up against Liverpool, it means absolutely nothing. Even 2 goals up. This is a team that can get a goal like that, mate. Yeah, they're so quick in transition. And the ball behind from Trent Alexander-Arnold, I've got to say, Núñez done fantastically well on that goal. And Salah there to tap it home. Listen, I think Liverpool will be getting on the coach today thinking, 1, buzzing we got a point. But 2, we've also got some issues here. Because I didn't see a team there today in Liverpool that I think is going to go on and win the title. They have to invest in January. They have to. If they can get to January the 1st, within 5 or 6 points of whoever's top, whether that be City, maybe Liverpool will be top themselves, or Arsenal, go hard in the transfer market. Go and spend some money. Go try and get Zubimendi again. Go and get a DM. Go and get someone that can dominate that midfield. They've got a chance. They've got a chance. If they don't, nah. You're not going to win the league with that midfield. I'm sorry, you're just not. The defence, left back today, Robertson got absolutely cooked in that first half. Embarrassing. They've got serious issues there. I think you need a left back. I think you need a new midfielder. And you probably need another attacker. Yeah? But that can be done in January. Remember, you only spent 10 million in the summer. So these people say, we can't spend money in January. You can. The window's open for a reason. The money's there for Liverpool to spend. They need to spend money. They don't spend money in January, they won't win the league. Simple as that. And they probably won't win the Champions League either. As for Arsenal, it's kind of difficult to look at exactly what they need. If if we're going to avoid the whole managerial talk on Arteta, right, and just put that to one side, what do they actually need? I think, again, did Havertz do enough today? Possibly not. Maybe they need a real vocal point, an Osimhen, someone like that. I think they missed a little bit of creativity today. They didn't really have too much creativity in there, because for all the dominance that Arsenal had, especially in that first half when they were literally cooking Liverpool, they didn't really create a great deal. They need a creator. You know, I'd go try and get Alex Baena. I think Arsenal should try and get Alex Baena. That guy's a baller. He can create. He can play in midfield. He can play on the wings. I think that could be a serious option. Martinelli, again, I think you've got to have questions over him. He didn't play particularly bad today, yeah, but did he play good? Did he do enough? I don't think he really did. I think Arsenal fans are going to have an awkward and difficult conversation about that, because I know some Arsenal fans who love him. Some of them think he's a bit shit. I think Arsenal have outgrown Martinelli now. I think you've outgrown him, and I think you need to move him on and get someone else. I thought Saka first half was phenomenal. Second half, quieting down. That may be injury related. Maybe he's not fully match fit, and maybe as the game went on, he got a little bit tired or whatever. Thomas Partey, absolutely brilliant at right back today. I thought it was fantastic, but was partly to blame for the equaliser. Other than that, obviously getting a bit unlucky with the injuries. That happens. I mean, last year you got very, very lucky with injuries. No one got injured basically in your whole back line, your cups, other than Timber, yeah? This year, you're getting very unlucky with injuries. But that shit happens. React to it in the transfer market then. Go buy some more players. But listen, I think on the whole, what did I learn from today's game? One, Liverpool probably don't have enough with the current team to win the league unless they invest in January. I don't think they've got enough, even though it's a good point for them considering how they played. And Arsenal just seem to be missing something. Now, you could say Odegaard's injured, Saliba's out, Gabriel went off, and that would be fair. But even so, I still think you're missing something in that team. And it can be quite difficult to put your finger on exactly what it is. But you're missing something. Maybe it's just the manager. Maybe you got this Arsenal thing going on between the Arteta winners and the Arteta. Maybe it's just simple as get rid of the manager, get a new manager, and you'll be fine. I still think you need a couple more players. I said in the summer you should have bought an attacking midfielder. They didn't. And you're not risking Nwaneri. So people who were saying, yeah, but we got Nwaneri, it's irrelevant if the manager doesn't start him. Yeah, having said that, I did think Mourinho played quite well today, but he's not a creative player. He's not. Go check his stats. He's not really got many assists. He doesn't create chances, this guy. So, yeah, listen, the clear winner today is City. We are now top of the league. We're clear by a point on Liverpool and clear by 5 points on Arsenal. City now have Bournemouth away and Brighton away in our next 2 games. They are tricky games, yeah? But if we can win those football matches, which we should really be doing, yeah, then we could potentially massively capitalise on any mistakes from Arsenal when they play Newcastle away and Chelsea away. This next 2 games is going to be huge. Who do Liverpool play? I don't actually know who Liverpool play next 2 games. Let's have a look. They play Brighton at home and Villa at home. Again, 2 tricky games. They will be happy that they're at home. But look at that as well. They play Leverkusen. And then they play Villa. So that could potentially influence it as well. These next 2 games for me are absolutely huge. Because City on paper have the easiest fixtures. They're both away. Arsenal have the toughest fixtures on paper. But actually, I think Arsenal could do quite well there. Liverpool have kind of mixed, but they're both at home. And Aston Villa right now, you don't want to be playing Aston Villa. I know they drop points this weekend, but they're a good side. I don't know, man. This title race is interesting. I still think City are going to win it. I still think we're going to win it. If we can keep Kevin De Bruyne fit this season, yeah, from now to the end of the season, bro, I think we'll win the league. And I think we could win it by 5, 6, 7, 8 points. I just don't think Arsenal have done enough in the window. I definitely don't think Liverpool have done enough in the window. We've probably not done enough in the window, but we've got the best manager and we already had the best team anyway. So yeah, anyway, that's my thoughts on the situation. Smash a like on the video. Let me know your thoughts and comments in the comment section down below. The Saeed reaction video is on the 2nd channel. More LB, link in the description. It's an absolute classic. You do not want to miss it. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace out.